You might say it's in our very roots, a respect and sense of responsibility for the earth, deeply embedded in university soil like the centuries-old trees that grace our campus. A desire to exhibit the biblical charge to effectively steward the bounty of land given to us. A pledge to not be takers from the land, but to give back to it wherever we can. We see it as a promise, a covenant, to be good caretakers of what has taken such great care of us.
Hi, I'm Katie Keast, President of Belmont University's Environment and Conservation Organization. Conservation and preservation of our earth and natural resources is important to me and many others here on campus, and it makes me proud to know that Belmont shares that same passion. In fact, one of the most important things we can do as an educational institution is to teach and shape students' minds to have respect and a sense of responsibility for the environment. Everywhere you look on campus, you can find evidence of practices or initiatives we are undertaking to practice what we teach. Let's start with the land itself. Did you know that Belmont has been honored as a Tree Campus USA by the Arbor Day Foundation and is recognized as an official arboretum by the Nashville Tree Foundation? There are more than 100 species of trees and shrubs on Belmont's 75-acre campus. This collection includes the preservation of rare species, trees saved from disease and replanted for new life on campus, and large mulberry, ginkgo, and southern magnolia trees that have been recipients of the Big Old Tree recognition. Designation as an arboretum is about more than recognition. It's about a commitment to maintain and protect trees for the purposes of learning, botanical diversity, and the overall good of our environment. How we maintain all these trees and all this land is also a critical part of responsible stewardship. Water usage is carefully managed, starting with what's underground. At least 3 underground garages serve as hubs to collect water runoff in an underground tank comparable to an Olympic-sized swimming pool. At maximum capacity, this system can distribute 30,000 gallons of irrigation to campus in a single day. Our innovative irrigation system features a weather station on the roof of Maddox Hall that hourly collects moisture data. This data tells Belmont how much water is needed or not needed, eliminating guesswork and potential waste. These initiatives together save hundreds of thousands of gallons of water each year. And the trimming and pruning you see? Flower, leaves, and other clippings get added to a compost pile on Compton Avenue that is reused as nutrient-rich fertilizer and mulch for the very grounds from which they came. Beyond its 75 acres, Belmont is actually adding even more green space to campus in unlikely and largely unseen places. 5 buildings at Belmont feature educational and sustainable green roofs which provide learning labs for students, while serving the environment through better building insulation to reduce heating and cooling costs, reduce greenhouse gases, and effectively manage stormwater runoff to eliminate surges to the stormwater collection system. Even when university growth and progression disrupts the land, Belmont finds a way to positively manage the environmental impact. It starts with groundbreaking. If architectural designs won't allow for building around an established tree, those trees are not cut down and destroyed. They are relocated to another part of campus. All buildings constructed on campus in the past decade were built with energy conservation in mind. Where possible, recycled materials are used in construction. Interiors are built to take advantage of light harvesting, which places high-volume rooms on the perimeters of buildings with large windows to allow natural light. Sensors measure the amount of light in a room, often reducing average usage from 35 to 9 watts per fixture. And motion sensors automatically turn lights off when rooms are not in use. Under the north lawn, where students study, relax, and play on warm days, are more than 150 wells running 500 feet deep. These are part of a geothermal heating and cooling system that uses the Earth's natural temperature to regulate climate in the Baskin Center and the new academic and dining hall. Other buildings feature chilled beam systems that use water to regulate interior temperature. On the perimeter of many of our buildings, you will see bike racks and parking dedicated to low-emission vehicles to encourage and enable more responsible forms of transportation. All of these environmentally friendly features have helped Belmont achieve Gold LEED certification for the Baskin Center, while the highest level of LEED certification, Platinum, is being pursued for the Wedgwood Academic Center. LEED certification will also be a priority for the new Dining and Academic Center. These ratings recognize the absolute best-in-class in terms of building strategies and practices. And sure, we recycle, but not just bottles, cans, and paper. In our newest building, food and cardboard waste are put into dehydrators to make enriched dirt. In fact, 450 pounds of waste will create 35 pounds of soil amendments in 24 hours. Through this process, Belmont expects to reduce its waste from food operations by 45%. All these initiatives would not be possible without the people of Belmont who believe in our call to be good stewards. From the administration, who make environmental stewardship a university priority, to our facilities and grounds management team who work our systems and the earth itself, to students, faculty, and staff who go above and beyond to do their part. It truly takes a commitment from everyone to make such a difference. How much of a difference? Belmont has increased its physical footprint by 27% since 2000, but in just the past 3 years, the university has driven down its electrical consumption by the same rate, 27%. That represents a savings of over 14 million kilowatt hours of energy a year, or enough electricity to power 1,349 homes, and a savings of over 9,800 metric tons of greenhouse gases. Now that's what I call living up to our end of the covenant.